the Ladies Investment Club Worldwide, where we support women in business, help them to promote their products for free, and also on our online magazine and YouTube channel and all the social media platforms that we have for Ladies Investment Club. Today we have a special lady with us. She is from South Africa. Hi, Amber. How are you?
Hi, thank you for having me on. Well, thanks and yourself.
I'm good, thank you. So happy and so excited to have you on the show because you will be talking to us about your amazing products that you are selling. I'm not going to say what you're selling. I want you to say and talk about why. And but first, give us an introduction of yourself, where you're from, and yeah, a little bit. What's your
Okay.
hobbies?
Okay, so my name's Amber. I am from Cape Town, South Africa. Our business is based in Somerset West area. If you're familiar with the area, then we're here in Somerset West. Hobbies include lots of outdoorsy things and adventurous sports and that kind of thing. And obviously, sustainability is a big part of our life because that's what my business and my friend's business is based around. So yeah.
It's amazing. Do you do a lot of horse riding?
Not horse riding, but rock climbing and hiking is definitely
Okay.
a big part of it.
Amazing. Oh, I miss those areas. I know that it is quite a big area also where you can explore and go for nice hikes and yeah, it's
No, it's
beautiful.
absolutely beautiful here. It's a great, it definitely. I mean, Cape Town, surrounding Cape Town, Winelands area, Stellenbosch. There's lots of great hiking places, and beautiful nature reserves that you can go explore, or even just go and have like a little picnic somewhere. It's absolutely like we have Kirstenbosch Gardens. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm so like privileged to live in this area.
Lovely. Yeah, no, Kirstenbosch Gardens. Oh my gosh, I feel like I just want to go there now, right away.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful
Oh.
picnic area for those people around the world that doesn't know what we're talking about. It is the botanical gardens, right?
Yes,
It's
Stellenbosch
yeah.
Botanical Gardens.
Uh,
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful spot, and they also before pre-COVID they used to do concerts there, so live open arena concerts, and it was obviously an amazing. You're sitting in this beautiful, massive garden, and you're listening to live local music normally, and it's a great environment. It's yeah, so I'm very privileged to be here.
beautiful. Thank you, Amber, for your introduction. Uh, I would like to know, and the viewers, why did you choose to go into sustainable products? Why did you start this amazing company? And yeah, give us some information about Earthly.
Okay, so basically, how it started was so the business owner Daniel, he started with the fact that he wanted to make a difference somehow, but he wanted to make the difference that it could be maintainable and sustainable, because so not just a sustainable difference, but making the sustainable difference sustainable, if that makes sense. So it's obviously very difficult to introduce new habits and stuff into people's lives using different products, different way of using things. So we wanted to start with something really small that you can do every day that can make a difference. And that's how we started with the toothbits, which is little tablets you chew and then you brush your teeth with it and they come in little refill bags or aluminium tins because aluminium is obviously the most recyclable material out there. um, and so yeah, that's how we started the businesses, with these toothbits and having a subscription system where every 3 months you get your new 3 months worth of subscription. It wasn't an original idea. We got this idea based off another company in America actually called Bytes, And we just thought it was such a great idea for their country, and we really wanted to introduce it into our country locally because we didn't have an alternative like that for South Africa. So that's basically how that started. And then since then, it's kind of just branched out into incorporating more sustainable products so that you don't have to just come to our website for one thing. You can come to it for more than one thing and get, you know, the things you need for your bathroom, like floss or shampoo and conditioner bars and that kind of thing, so that you can get it all at one place instead of shopping at a bunch of different places, you know. So just making it easier for the consumer.
Yeah, makes sense. And everything is in one place. You're talking about your website. I'm going to share screen
Okay.
your website here. There
Okay.
you go.
Yeah.
So take us through your website. We started with Earthly. If I click on it, does it go to the home page? Let's see.
No, yeah.
Okay.
There you go. So it just goes to our like general page. But yeah, if you go to our homepage, you'll see there's like a little story about how Earthly came about and how Dan kind of came about starting Earthly, or the About Us page. Sorry, this is the homepage.
Oh, this is the page. Okay.
But yeah, there you can see the tooth bits. You can see what they look like, how they're used, and there's some of the products we have at the bottom under the free shipping collection. Yeah, so that's basically, we have bamboo toothbrushes, and yeah, we have a couple of different sustainable things that you can use, and those are shampoo and conditioner bars, and you have body oils and body bars, like soap bars. And yeah, so that's our website. And that's our ingredients. So we try and keep our ingredients natural, because, you know, it's just better for the environment in general. And yeah, so that's basically what you can expect from our website and our products, is to keeping them natural and you know, using less plastic.
Yeah, absolutely. And your packaging is like also sustainable, of course. I'm sure
Yes.
of it. And your bars, how long? I mean, I'm looking at these. Oh my goodness, I think I can already smell them. Like, I love coconut, and there is so many nice different flavors here. So if you buy this bar, it's a shampoo bar, right? So you wash your
Yes.
hair with this bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's obviously, so we don't make these bars ourselves. We get them from another local company as well called Bear, and that's why I say we're just incorporating more products to stock on our website so that people can come to one place and do all their shopping. Because that's, who doesn't want to do that? But basically the bars, it's obviously, it's something to get used to from using, you know, a liquid out of a plastic tube washing your hair. But I don't know, I actually really enjoy the bars. Like the company that made them, like hats off to them, they did super well. It's honestly, it's a really great product. So, and the smell is obviously, and it's all natural, which makes it even better. So
Yeah, I love natural. I love natural. Here is a YouTube video that you can also watch on the tube page.
yes.
Is it? Yeah. So thank you so much. You've been featured also in a few, is it like newsletters, magazines?
Yes.
Great. Where can people also in your area find your products?
So currently our biggest stockists are probably Wellness Warehouse. I mean, if you're local, I think you know Wellness Warehouse. Yeah, so we have quite a couple of stores in Cape Town, from Kloof to the waterfront, and then we also have in Johannesburg area, like Morningside and those kind of areas. So yeah, you can also order online from Wellness Warehouse. You can order our products online with them.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's also
Okay. So if you've
Yeah.
got a question for them, they have on their website frequent ask questions and contact us. Even down here, you have message us. So there's plenty of opportunities to get in contact with Earthly. Amazing. Thank you so much for taking us through your lovely website. And I support, honestly, I support businesses out there that's trying to make a change for the future of the children as well.
Yeah.
It's at the end of the day, it's we are responsible for what happened to the earth, so we also need to be responsible by taking action.
Yes.
And is there still like a short-term goal you would like to meet? Are you moving on to your long-term goals?
Um, that's actually quite a tough question because I think we have definitely met some of our short-term goals. But I don't know, I feel like it's actually quite a difficult cycle because like you make goals and you reach them, then you just keep making more, and you get to a point because obviously we're trying to make the biggest difference that we can. So with that comes continue making goals to make a bigger difference.
Mm.
So that's currently, so like one of our goals at the moment is to get more sustainable products on our website, so that we have a much bigger range and that to make it easier for people to get sustainable products. Because sometimes it's quite a challenge to find certain things. So we want to make sustainability as easy as possible for consumers. And that's probably one of our biggest goals, is to make sustainability easy, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's great. I just want to go back to the pricing of your products. Is it much more expensive to buy sustainable, or what is your thought on that?
Okay, so obviously, if you look at packaging, number one, or products themselves, it's a lot cheaper to produce a plastic tube of toothpaste than it is to produce an aluminum tin, if that makes sense. So obviously, living a more sustainable life is going to be slightly pricier just in terms of packaging sometimes. But we're trying to make it as affordable as possible, especially with our toothbits, because that's something you do every single day, twice, at least twice a day. I don't know about you, but I brush my teeth more than twice a day. So yeah, so it's so we have often gotten comments that it's more expensive, but that kind of thing. And we have our toothbits, so our subscription, we have a 3-month subscription, which is 154 Rand for 3 months. So if you divide 154 Rand by 3, you kind of get, it's not as expensive as it does seem, Yes, it is slightly more expensive than normal toothpaste, but like I say, you have to take into account we are not using the cheapest form of packaging anymore. We are using a more sustainable, which in terms also turns out to be a bit more expensive.
Yeah.
So that's something people don't think about. They say, oh, we're trying to go sustainable, but this and this, and it's like, we're trying to keep it as cost effective as possible. We really are. It is difficult in terms of finding the right packaging, because we try to refrain from using plastic.
Yeah, it's like if you want to eat organic, sometimes organic food is much more expensive. Yeah, no, it is definitely. And if you want to make a change to the environment, you will, and if you have the budget for it, you will definitely choose the more healthier option for yourself and for the environment. So thank you so much for that. That's exactly what I want to do now. I love this subject. I think I can talk about sustainability and organic, stuff the whole day. I feel it's something that we all need to really focus on. Even with what we are currently facing in the world with COVID, health is so important. So
definitely.
Give some advice to women out there who'd like to maybe start their own brand of skincare that's more sustainable, what would you tell them?
I would say at this point, there are not a lot of, um, I mean, to give you, like whoever is watching this, to give you a great business idea, it would be great to find a makeup brand. I don't know if you feel the same. That doesn't, it's not all packaged in plastic. Like I have been looking and trying to find something like that. That would, if you know, if you want a good business idea, start a makeup brand that's sustainable. Because especially here locally, I haven't found a makeup brand that actually, has sustainable products like that.
Mm,
But the advice I would give is to, obviously starting a business, it's expensive, it's time consuming, but I would definitely say if you are at that point where you are ready to start your own thing, just do it. Because, you know, your first business might not be the successful business, but your second business, you're going to learn so much from starting your first business that your second business might just be the most successful business that you do. Or so I also want to give advice is don't just give up. Like COVID was definitely a big struggle for a lot of small businesses, but I think, my biggest advice is, just get started, even if it's a side hustle. If it's something you really want to do, then, put your time and effort into it and get started. Getting started is the most important thing. And then being consistent. It's also, it plays a big role in keeping your company going is consistency.
Sure, a lot of great advice from Amber. Thank you, Amber. And I hope that it will really guide women out there. Every time I ask all the interviews I've done so far, I've asked, give some advice. And I really hope that it will guide women out there just to see how, because a lot of women lost their jobs, a lot of men as well. Now, I would like to share your social media accounts.
So, we're active on both our social media accounts. Our Instagram account is earthly_toothbits. So toothbits is one word. And then our Facebook account is @earthly official. So yeah, those are our social media accounts. Those are the ones we use mainly. And if you have a question, you can also just DM us on Instagram or Facebook, and we'll be happy to answer your questions. Yeah.
Great. And you will do a giveaway with LSC, right? You will do what will you give away?
Okay, so we were thinking, we're like, okay, do we want to give away products or do we want to give away a voucher? And we thought a voucher is a better idea because that way the person can kind of pick and choose what they would like to purchase from our website or our online store. 500 Rand giveaway voucher with you guys.
So if you would like to win that 500 Rand gift voucher from Earthly, you need to comment on the giveaway video. All the comments will be in the draw from the giveaway YouTube video. Thank you so much, Amber, for your time and for all the advice. And it was great to meet somebody that's trying to make a change.
Well, thank you very much for having me. It was such a pleasure to meet you and get to speak to you over Zoom. But yeah, it was honestly such a privilege because it seems like you are really getting out there trying to get, women, trying to encourage women. And it's so amazing to see that because I really want to support women supporting women, So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It was such a pleasure.